Let's get this stream rolling. Alrighty. Back with the Miata for today. I have a few things that I'm wanting to change. I'm not 100% right now though. I think I'm just going to continue building the rear of the car and then build it as we go. You guys can't hear the game. I have another photo, or I have a bunch of photos now of the car in different angles, different styles and stuff like that. So one of the things that I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make it a little upgraded. See if I can't implement some things to make the front and back look a little bit better. One thing that I was thinking about is instead of having it like this with the top, this is the wrong angle, but there's a block that allows you, or there's a wedge that we could use to fix this. Let's try that. Yeah. So this will help with the overhang right here. Oh no. There we go. I'm stuck. There we go. I thought I was not on a lift already. Okay, so with the front, that looks a little bit better. The only problem is now is just it looks empty right there and it doesn't look that well. Let's see if I can put some back glass on it and see if it actually will look a little bit better doing that. Because how the rear glass is it's just a very angled piece, and so it's going to be kind of hard to like shape that around with a semicircle bottom. Especially keeping it in the realistic realm of the actual car body itself. Because I can do that, but the problem is now is just it doesn't look good because it's not. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, that's the problem with having pieces like this. How am I gonna do this? I think there's actually a way that I could do it in the no. Actually, you know what? If I do this, it's gonna make the car. It's gonna have the windshield, or not windshield. It's gonna have the weird look. If I do that, because it's coming out this angle right here, and it's gonna have a hole right there. Because this is a 2, this is a 2. If I put in glass, does it pop up with more? These all look the same. What is this? I really don't want to build with... Oh, look at that. That helps a lot, actually. They're almost invisible. I can't really even see them. Okay, this might be the glass that I use for my builds now. I hope that there's a piece that can actually... There's a 2x2 piece. Oh, but that's a different way than it needs to be. Oh boy. I have so many wacky pieces. It's just like they don't have the pieces that I need. Because now I need a what, a 2x2. And this mod has a 2x1, I think? 2x2. Never mind. Wait, was this actually the answer? No. Yeah, because... Wow, that's invisible. I don't like that. Oh, but you know what? This actually... No. Yes. Is it a... Okay, hold on. Can I recolor this? That works. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. I can recolor them. So technically this one actually shouldn't be like that. This one should be like this. And then it needs to transfer into a smaller slope. So if I continue doing this... Eventually will I get to the right piece? Yes. Oh, but it does that. I mean, that's actually not that bad. I just need to have it taper down while it's also completing that. Which I think that's what these are. But wouldn't this need to be flipped? It's a 2x1. Or 1x2. Which means that it should... Oh no, it's one of the... Okay, it's one of the triangle. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hate when that happens. Okay, so it's one of these. Yeah, this won't help me. It's at an angle that it looks like it's what I need, but it's not. Actually, the 2x2 might be 2x8. It's completely the wrong piece. Not too sure. what else I could do? When I could attach two of them together. No, this is the same piece that I had before. Yeah, that's just gonna make it a square, which I can't have a square. I needed a curve down into. I need a 2 into a 1 curve piece or wedge, but curved at the same time. Which these ones are just triangles or pyramids. Yeah, it even says it right there. I wasn't reading. So those are just pyramids. These are 4x4, which is not going to work at all. 1x3. Oh, okay. So these are those. These are just 2x1. Oh, okay. Those are just. Is there a 2x2 one of those? No. I don't see the point in these ones. These are 1x2s. Is this what I'm looking for? Not at all. Actually. Yeah, no. These are just to make panels, I guess. Who knew making a back freaking glass was so hard? 1x4. Yeah, no, those won't work. It's just at this point, I can't do much about that. I might go back with the. You know, I might actually make this into a flat edge and then just have a overhang with it. Because the photo that I'm looking at right now has that. It has the roof obviously, and then it goes into like a little overhang. I'm assuming it's like supposed to be a spoiler or something like that. Instead of having it like this, because I don't think I'm gonna find glass that will actually fit this. So to do that with, I'm gonna have to do an adapter. I don't think I need an adapter, do I? No. All I need is a wedge, and then that wedge just turns into. Oh, wait a minute. If I have it like this, no, because you can't flip the wedges upside down and then have them connect to another block. Yeah. That would be a weird block to actually see. If only that was a thing. Okay, this is all glass. I don't need glass anymore. Let's get over here. Not too sure what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna think. I think I'm gonna need these a lot because what I'm trying to do is make it just twist into. Oh, that's not gonna be it. I'm trying to make it twist into the actual lip instead of making a whole new piece for it. I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that. I think I'm just gonna have to make it a block and then have the overhang on it because there's no turn into. I could do this. There we go. Oh. Well, I mean, that works Because then I can also do. I think I'm gonna keep this. I don't think I'm even gonna make a spoiler on it at this point because I think it's actually good how it is. All right, time to fix over here in the rear. So I think the rear is gonna be the easiest part of the build because the front was the smile that I had to figure out how to make, or the grill area. This one is just simply. I think the lights are actually going to be what's hard. This one is just simply a round edge, and then it goes into the lights and stuff like that. It also has a quite a large bumper, rear bumper. So in reality, it actually shouldn't be that hard to do the rear. Also, those are lights. I thought those were just marker things. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna just do the rear bumper, and then I can always just, because this is gonna be a trunk anyway, or I'm gonna try making it to a trunk. So I'm gonna have to figure out the scoop and all that stuff for the actual plates back here for to make it into it. Let's try doing this. So it seems like it's out maybe like 2 blocks, kind of like the front bumper. Actually, how much is the front bumper out? 1. So if it's out 2 blocks, I think I'm gonna keep that though. Let's try. Trying to look for a photo right now. Person has a lot of photos of an angle. I just kind of want it side view, but okay. That'll work. So back bumper out 2, maybe even 3, and it goes up like this. Actually, no, it's a straight edge like this for the most part, and then curve up, which is actually pretty easy to do. Is it at a higher angle? It is. Okay, so this is a 2. I'm gonna do a 3. So it's gonna be 2. It's gonna be a wedge like this, and then a 1 wedge through the rest. Not hard to explain. So it's gonna be a wedge like this, and I'm gonna fix that so it's a little bit more curved. And then it's gonna be a wedge like this, which should make it a 3, but it's also a little bit more curved than the 3 would be if I just place it. And then for the exhaust, it's going to come out somewhere here. It has 2 exhaust areas, but I'm thinking, because it's only an inline, I think I'm just going to make it into a single exhaust on the right side, maybe even just on the left side, just to make it a little bit easier, because the exhaust is on the left side anyway, or the header is on the left side. So I think I'm just going to keep it on the left side. I'm not going to do anything spectacular with the exhaust system. I'm thinking I'm going to just kind of keep it stock. But I could always just make it into something as well. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do with it right now, but that's a topic for a later time. between this. Yeah. This is 3 or 2. 3. Ah. Am I gonna have to make it a 4? I really don't want to make it a 4 because it's gonna be too long then. It's gonna make it look weird. I mean, even that looks weird. I think that's because it's one block too far out, that one area right there. No, it doesn't. Oh, actually, with that, it doesn't look that bad. Can I put this here too? Doesn't have... No, but what I could do, I could put a 1... I could put this one here. No. Yeah. That's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. When the car is all colored, it shouldn't have too much of a... I really don't like that, though. I'll figure it out as it goes. Is this one too far? Yeah. Holy cow. Can I actually get this? I placed it in the wrong area. There we go. Wait a minute. That's why I can't place it correctly. Because it's supposed to be like that. There we go. Alright, so how the back bumper is it's going to have a, kind of like how the front bumper has the two little sections here, is actually going to have one section out, which in reality, I think I can't do this because it's going to be way too sharp of an angle. So I think I'm just going to keep it as a block and then have it all come out as one single piece. So I'm going to have it come out like a block like this. And then the light will be on top. Problem is it's a curved light within... I don't have a good curved light like that. And I don't really want to use that one light that I used before for the front. That's actually way too high up. That would be one lower. Yeah, I'm going to make that one lower. It's way too high up. So it's going to make the back bumper drop below the actual car. But, I mean, that actually doesn't make a difference because the car has a low section right here anyway. So I can make a lip around the whole car and then that should work. But now that I lowered it, it doesn't even look to scale. It actually looks off scale. It looks too short. I mean, it's not bad though. It's fixable. And it's actually going to give it a little bit more trunk, which seems like it has. And it would give me a little bit more room to push the bumper back. So you know what? I might actually make it a little bit longer. Which wouldn't hurt this either. Now that I look at it. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Yeah. That looks a little bit better. It looks longer, which then allows it to... I think it looks better, at least. It allows it to have the actual lip right here, too. So how I'm going to do that lip, I think I'm just going to make this into a solid block. Yeah. Not 100% sure if this will actually play out how I think it will, but I don't mind if it doesn't. So if I do this, because how the bumper is in real life, it has, you know what? I'm going to change these to this. In the bumper goes into the wheel well, which I guess, yeah, that in a way works like this. I could actually continue this back and then just put a block like that. And then it, well, I wish these arches were kind of better, but it is what it is. Work with what you got. Because then in the real life car goes until the actual flare right here, and then it goes up into the flare and into the body of the car. Technically, it even looks like that the car rear is in, so it goes in kind of like this, and it actually should like be completely turned like at it here. Goes in very slightly, turns at like a very wide angle like that. So trying to mimic that in this, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to do that. I will be able to do this for detail, which is the back bumper's little lip. And it should work out in that way. Because then now the rest of the bumper, if I actually just cover this whole entire area right here. Now the whole bumper, wow, okay. Actually, no, it's a straight edge on top. It just has an indent right here. Very, very, very short little indent right here. I'm gonna do it this way real quick. Because there's gonna be curve right there. No, I'm not gonna keep that. Is that the right height? Or is that... Yeah, that's way too... It's a way too pronounced bumper. So instead of that, keep the shape of the bottom, and then we'll just continue the shape of the bottom up. And I always could do the 2 right here as well, so it actually has the taper that it has in real life, which I'm probably going to try doing right now, because that shouldn't be too hard to mimic. So there's that. Pop this right here. If I can. Actually, no, it's gonna go right here. Or no. That would be one in anyway. Yeah, now this gets deleted real quick. This goes all one in. So then this goes there. That goes there. Oh, wrong piece anyway. That goes there, and then this one goes right here. And this allows for a more tapered angle into the actual bumper itself, which should, in reality, make it look a little bit better. Hopefully. In theory. Break this real quick. Now that's the problem. The wheel fender is going to be kind of chopped. Not chopped, it's going to be kind of full while the bumpers broke a little bit. So not 100% on what's going to go on there, but it is what it is right now. See if I can mimic the in area if I do this. I don't think so. Yeah, because it's just going to continue on to the actual bumper itself, which is not bad, but it's not ideal. Actually, you know what? Hold on. If I do it like this and then have it... No, still doesn't really work. I could also bring it in another block and then have it come out more like this too. But I think that's giving it a little too much, because in real life it actually is a gradual into a curve. It's actually, you know what? I look up. See this one. Yeah, that sort of, no, because it's too far out like that. And you kind of can't connect the curves together because they don't match. Kind of sucks. So I guess we're gonna just continue with this and see how it goes with the rest of it. It could also just always no, because this is gonna be a curve all the way up here, and that's gonna look ugly. Can make a 3. Go into there. See if that works. Or is this a 4? Did I accidentally pick a 4? No. No. That doesn't work either. If I do 1 block out and then 1 1 onto the bumper. Or actually, because this, I think this is the right height, yeah? Yeah, that's the right height. So maybe if I do this, because it needs to be a 1 block anyway, because it's the lights go right there. Yeah, now I wish there was like a little lip. Like a little decal piece. No way. Please? Oh, but that's way too tiny. Actually, you know what? It is a little bit better than just having a... it actually doesn't look that bad though. Like, continuously looking at this, it doesn't look too bad. I can actually add another one right here. And it will actually... It should... Oh, but it blends. Ah, it blends. It's too sharp of an angle now to me. How else can I do this? Because I could also put a 2 here instead of a 1 and have it kind of like just the opposite. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. That doesn't look too bad. Now, the one problem is it doesn't match the car. And the lights. Because the lights are like right here. In this section right here. So this needs to be there. And if I do it like, if I do it opposite, if I do 2 here, 1 there, it's going to just be the exact same as this. Just, or if I even do a 2 right here, it's not even going to make a difference. And this is out further, so if I put it back 1, which I don't think I could do because the wheel's right there. No, I can do it. Yeah, if this isn't ride height, technically that's ride height. With the suspension in play. So if I do this, wait, why did it do, oh. Nice, okay, cool. I know how to fix that, totally. Hopefully. Yeah, that'll work. Just gonna do on this side too, just in case if I actually could get it. Yeah, that don't look That doesn't look that good. Oh boy. Because I want to try making it. Because if I can make this curve and I can understand it, it would help out with other builds that I have in mind. Because I know now how to make bumpers like this. I put a 3 there. Oops, that's glass. That's not what I want. Still glass. That's my arrow keys. There we go. Did I fix it? Oh. Yeah, that works. Works better than the other one. Oopsies. Well, that doesn't work. Wait a minute. Weren't you supposed to be... You're still in the car? Wait, what? Oh, this wasn't welded. Makes a little bit more sense now. Does the... No. Cool. Okay, so I don't even need to really worry about the whole thing popping up with the trunk either, because that's not how it works. It has a little lip right there. So then this goes... I just deleted something random over there. That's not good. Let's real quick do this. Boom. And then now I just need to find something that works there. Why? Oh. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why make a wedge like that? This is... Huh? Oopsies, oopsies, oopsies. That is technically how it is in real life. Like, looking at it, this curve would be all the way over here, and then it would turn into the trunk. That's just a panel. That's not gonna help me. This one would have been perfect if... This would be perfect if it was halfway down. So instead of being a full wedge like how it is, it was just in the middle of the block instead of... Like, it would cut off in the middle of the block and just be a more gradual curve. Like, it would work if the 2 was a 1x1, but still at the angle of the 2, like a 45 or something. I don't 100% know what angles these are. Because, like, this one would work if only it was just down there. But they don't make wedges like that. And everyone makes the exact same palette, which kind of sucks. I mean, technically I could just look up half. Detail. So you're telling me half of these things aren't just not named? Oh, still doesn't work. Still no work. It's just thinner and thicker? Yeah. These half? They look better. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh! They do make those blocks. Haha! It's just completely named something random. Oh, but do these match the color palette? Oh, they do! Nice, cool. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So these are better than what I expected them to be. Now I just need to find an adapter for that into a wedge piece like that. That's not going to be hard to find, I guess. Is this it? Please be it. It would help so much if it would be this easy. Oh. I think it is, but it's the wrong piece. Because it's a block. Did they make these pieces? No. Yes. No. Connector? They somewhat do. I'm actually curious if these are it. Okay, they are. Okay, so the cardboard mod that I use has these too. Never mind. I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. They do have these pieces. It's just now trying to figure out this, the curve. Is this the same thing? Just looks a little bit better. I actually think I like that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think this one looks a little bit better because it goes through the full bottom and then it does go to the full top, which works a little bit better in my opinion. So I think we're on the right track for the rear bumper. Now it's just trying to figure out the angle. Oh, are these it right here? No, these look way too pointy. Oh, these are opposite ones. No, they're not. They're the same right here too. Okay, this is just a different mod. Because there's no wedge corner piece for these. Which in my opinion is actually weird, because why make one piece and not have the rest? Unless if these are it. No. Yeah, I'm not too sure anymore. Are these even gonna match the... Because these are 2 different mods. 3 different mods. Yeah, okay, they match. I want to see that one, this one again though. Because I think these are what I'm needing. No, apparently not. If it's like this, is this a completely different mod again? Or did they just have 2 of the exact same pieces? Oh no, they don't. They just have... Okay. This is not... This is crazy. So you make one piece, but you don't make the rest. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to do the detail right here then. Because I would need a wedge squished to a half block height. And then that's what would make it, in my opinion, look better. But... Is this it? Oh. It's like, I'm actually curious on, like, why some of these blocks are a thing. Like, isn't this just 2 blocks? Oh. Okay, cool. So you can make, like, railings and stuff like that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. What's this one? Just an off-angle one? Yeah. Kind of sad. Because I would need a block one too. I would need a block into... I would need... Do I have one in my inventory? Yeah. No, I don't. Whatever. But I need one of these with a block bottom and it halfway. Yeah, this one. Wow, they have everything. Just not the pieces that I need. Is there any other mods that have that many blocks? Wait a minute. Oh? How did? No, I didn't. This isn't it. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Why? So close but so far. 2x1, 45 2x1. So that is a 45-degree angle. So what I need is like a what, 20 something. Um. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this one here. There's a lot going on right now. I really want to get this like figured out because I want to have this angle around the whole like trim. That's what it is, trim. I want to have this like trim around the car like how it has in real life with the rear bumper and the front bumper. The problem is it's just like I don't have the right pieces, and the pieces are getting like very specific now, and it's kind of getting annoying. Oh wait, this place might have it. I need a 1/2 by 1. That is what I need. That is just an adapter from a 1 to 1/2, or 2 to a 2 to a 1. Is this a 2 into a 4? Wow, I can make an aircraft wing with that. Oh, this is the. Wait a minute. 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 Oh no, it's too short. This one is like a 1/3. Oh boy. 1/4? Or is that a 1/4? 1/4, 1/3, 1/2. This is a 1/1 triangle pyramid plate. Triangle slice. That ain't it. Is this what I need? Or is this literally just a triangle? Oop. No, it's just a triangle. Man. Now is a lip. So that's the correct one. I just need now a lipped version of this. Is this it? Looks way too high up. Yeah, way too high up. Would that work better with this car? Probably not. Seeing as there's not this on a. I need this one on a lip. Either way, I need that one. Ow. A lot of detailing blocks, that's for sure. What is this? Oh, new Legends mod? Yeah, they're the ones who have everything. Or supposedly have everything. Is this? No, half block. I need. Wow, I don't know. This might be the better bet when it comes to. No, because I want to. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay. Nope. That's not what I want. Actually, wait a minute. Nope. This is just another block like that. Why is this? Wait a minute. No, it isn't. Okay. Put that there. Perfect. Now I just need to find these pieces, and that's not gonna. Oh boy, they don't make these pieces longer, do they? Okay. But they do add a ending piece, but that's not gonna look well on this. Yeah, because that's not. Do they make it an adapter for this? Yeah, they do. They do. They do. They do. They do. I think. I hope. See, do they make a. No, they don't. Dang. Oh, they do make inversions, though. No, they don't. It just looks like they did because of the way that it angles itself when spinning. Okay. Is this another one of those? No. That's a full block, isn't it? Yeah. Just playing tricks because of the angle and the illusion. So I figured that out. I'm sure there's a way to find a wedge piece that could go there. Even if it's just this one again, just with a block bottom. No, it would need to be pointed. It would need to be pointed out. Where did I even get these from? It was right here, right? Yeah, it was these two. I'm assuming that or was down a little bit further. Okay, it was down further. So it's these ones right here. I'm assuming. So then they do make this. Is this actual? Oh, okay. This is a block. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that coming. But they don't make longer ones. They just make this size, the single blocks. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on my own. I'll get back to you guys. But right now, I think this project is going to be put on hold. So hopefully this works, and I can figure a little bit more out. But at this point, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm Mr. Prime Man. See you guys. Peace.